YouTube. Okay, it's working. Hello, it's Carl Tresor here, tarot reader, psychic medium, 14, 15 years. So I hope that you are all wonderfully well. One of the things that I would like to talk about today is I've just got my fangs done. Uh, well, they're maybe a couple of weeks old, but I just got them upgraded so that you can see them. They're lip piercings. Anyway, the reason that I got them was because sometimes people would like to take your energy. You know, people call it energetic vampirism, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? People take, they're takers, unfortunately. Now, I would always say if you try to take from me, you know, if you try to bite me, I'll bite back, you know. But interestingly, I think that when people do things like that, you know, if we talk about karma and we talk about having boundaries and we talk about, you know, energy, vibration, frequency, whatever you put out there is what comes back to you. So it's very logical. When people take from other people, they will end up feeling taken from. It's just the science. Logical, rational, very obvious. You can't do certain things and not get it back in some way, shape, or form. It's the laws of the universe. And, you know, sometimes the thing that's a little bit difficult is to know where do we sit within that? How much are we the person that says something? Or how much do we sit back and just let life take care of it? And I think that part is a bit of a cosmic joke, right? Because sometimes it's our time and our space to assert our boundaries and say, I was teaching somebody today, and you know, we had a very good conversation about the sacred clown and the cosmic joke, you know, and not using ideologies that everything is all is good, you know, which I say all the time, all is good, all is God, all is love, but not using these platitudes or spiritual platitudes in general to spiritually bypass the fact that we don't feel good about certain things. All of these spaces are higher energetic wisdom spaces, you know, higher energy centers, crown stuff, God, oneness. We want to integrate that in our system into a root space where we have boundaries and we're in duality and we're in separation. Because yes, we all come from the same place, but we're fucking different. That's the point. Duality exists in God. All of these non-duality spaces, and just until Swan do talk about non-duality as well. Yeah, they're fucking stupid because we are in separation. We have boundaries. If you do not have boundaries, healthy boundaries, not good. So there's a point where you can step up and sit there and say, you're taking from me, or this is not okay, or, you know, what you're doing is wrong. There's a balance, and you have to listen to your intuition and your own inner guidance system to when should I say, when should I speak, when should I sit back. You know, there's a time and a place. My grandfather would put his foot in his mouth all of the time and say things that maybe he shouldn't say. My grandmother knew how to keep her mouth shut. My mother, wah, 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 wah. My father would just look. He would know. He didn't need to say nothing, but you knew he knew. That's you know, the different modalities, different ways to deal with things. So when people try to take from us, yes, it's all perfect. Yes, karma. Yes, maybe it's all part of the journey and the process and the lessons, but do not ignore or bypass your emotions and your feelings if you're feeling them just by trying to use spirituality to run away from your actual fucking problems. And don't run away from those problems by then not asserting healthy boundaries or standing up for yourself or looking after yourself or protecting yourself, you know, and not taking any nonsense and shit, because that is also part of it too. Hope I'm making sense, you know? Sometimes I feel like I'm rambling or saying things that are not true. Look at my cross, I love it. I bless myself quite often. Whenever I see people that are sending me shitty energy, because I also have this conversation, because of the fact that I'm quite freely expressive in myself, it can trigger people. I don't fucking care. But just know that if, I don't think this is always the case, but certain times when people send certain energy, I give it back to them. I don't let them give it to me. Because your insecurities, your projections, your fears, your whatever, they are not my shit to deal with. Now, once again, somebody said to me the other day, "Well, you're a spiritual teacher." Well, I don't see myself as that. I teach people. I was teaching people today. I'm about to do a soul plan reading, but I work as a psychic, so I tell you what I can see and what I know. But I don't consider that. I don't consider myself as this fucking thing, and I don't want to be. Because I am in the human experience the same as everybody else. I'm very aware that my shit stinks and I wouldn't have it any other way. So that is it. If you want to give for these videos, you can. It's PayPal at Kyle Treslove. If you want to check my website, you can. It's kyletreslove.com. I am taking bookings for all of the services that I provide for the rest of this month and then into next year. I have a Christmas offer at the moment that will be closing soon. It is an hour tarot for £60 instead of £80. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to upload this now and then I'm going to go do this 2-hour session. It's Mediumship Monday tomorrow. If you want me, you can get me. So remember, all is good, all is God, all is love. Until we connect again soon, in a bit.